Hello, glorious Spillway that has been a staple on this channel for many years. And hello, Semi, how are you today? T-Force Freight, awesome. And yeah, we got some rain, some water's flowing, it's windy, we got some weather in the area, it might rain again, but let's give it a shot before we get dumped on. And stuff. What is going on, you dirty old stashing ways? It is me, and we are on an absolute tear today. I'm still wearing the same Baby Whale shirt because I've been other places today and done pretty good. So let's hope it continues. But a lot of the times, there's water flowing over the top of this, and it's not doing that. So when I first drove over, I was like, yeah, that looks kind of like shit, but it's flowing down low. As long as it's flowing down low. I don't know where I was going with that, but as long as it's flowing down low, we're gonna give it a go. Or some bullshit. We got 4 poles, we got all sorts of stuff. The goal usually here is live bluegills, so we'll throw some lowers as well. Lures as well. Wow, words are hard, but yeah, live bluegills under a bobber is probably the plan. Might just fish for catfish. I don't really know. Spot number 4 of the day, let's go. See if we can catch anything, stuff things, pow. Alright, I love baby whales more than anybody, but let's try to flip a jig in there. See if anything's home. It's flowing, but it kind of looks shitty. No. Some just blew up over there. You guys see that splash on the wall? The jig, it just didn't seem big. Oh my god, that was the perfect cast to that splashy boy. Let's see if he's still hungry. Oh, there's one. Skinny boy, but there's one. That was on the other side too, so that wasn't the same one, but look at that geriatric freak show of a bass. On the old inbred jig, the first 6 cents lure I heavily plugged. Back in the day, when I was plugging the inbred jig, there was like a record for searches of inbred jig on the website. It's actually called a hybrid jig, but I thought it was funny how many searches were on the 6 Cents website for inbred jig. There's one that splashed on the wall, there was one on the left side, and there was one on the right side. Let's see if we can crush him. Baby whale here in a jiff though. Alright, tried a baby whale, didn't really work. But yeah, let's throw out a jig head, see what happens. Jig head crawler. Got something. Bluegill. Probably small enough for bait, but we'll let the first one go. It's a pretty cool panty fish in here as well. If you consider red ear sunfish to be cool, which I do. Or I mean, there's a secret mystery fish in here that we're going for. You'll never guess what it is. Slightly exotic though. Another bluegill. Sorry, buddy. Kind of did it to yourself on that one. It's looking a little spooky in the distance still, but no rain yet. Oh, that's not a bluegill. Why didn't you eat the baby whale, little buddy? Urban flowing water. Nothing crazy yet, but next bluegill I catch, I'm going to cut up, throw out on a catfish pole. I've only ever caught one catfish here, and I know they come around, so. see if we can catch one. I really wanted to catch some largemouth bass, if you guys could believe it. Alright, I'll kill him. There's plenty of them. Sadly, I don't have my knife, because if I didn't have my head attached to me, I'd forget that too. But we got some skizzers. We're gonna put him out of his misery and... Nah, we're gonna let him go. I gotta retie a hook. I don't want to yet. I just want to catch fish, you know? Bluegill. The last one was pretty too. We don't want to kill him. This guy's kind of ugly and he tried to steal my worm, so he probably deserves to die if any of them do, but we'll let him go too. Alright, I mean it this time. Next one's dying. He's the one. Should I do bobber or bottom? Can a bass eat him? I don't know. I think I'm gonna try bottom for once. I'll let you know in a sec. We're gonna do a bobber because I actually have a bobber stop. It's my last one. And I have a bobber. Hold tight. Hello, bluegill? Are you still wiggling? That took way longer than I expected. I'm sorry. And then I'm just gonna stab you again, so I'm like double sorry. I usually do a circle hook, but we're gonna do the hook I use for chicken titties. Give that a shot. The circle hooks on bobbers don't really work very well, and I'm not sure why I haven't made an adjustment sooner, but we're gonna make it. You knocked one of my hooks out. We're gonna make it today. This bluegill is a little big for bass, but we're gonna give it a shot. And like I've said in the past, you know, live has a better shot at bass and a better shot at like walleyes, which I've also caught here. But we might switch to cut bait eventually. I don't know. Never actually tried cut bait, so I don't know if it'll work or it won't, but hopefully we can get the baby whale or some lures to keep working. But for now, I'm gonna see if I can catch a red ear sunfish or a crappie or something. Kind of just been a crawler day though at the past couple spots, so if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I haven't even really caught bluegills this year either, so let's do it today. Is that a red ear? No, it's a bluegill that swallowed the bejesus out of it, but we should be able to get it. Pretty. There's red ears and then red ear hybrids. And I'm pretty good at distinguishing them. I'm not sure if my hook's bending or why the hell I can't get this out. I need pliers. I mean, not a terrible bluegill. Not a great bluegill, but not a terrible one. He fought kind of hardish. It definitely was bending my hook. Holy. Is that road made of metal or are those trucks falling apart? I hope that bluegill gets ate. Just once. For old time's sake. I bet out in that region there's something big enough to eat him. Just a matter of if he does or not. Bluegill. Siri is such a dumb bitch. Siri, shut up. Yeah, shut the hell up. You shut up, Siri. Retard. Please shut up. I have my headphones in, listening to music. Siri was trying to get me to call Gale. New clip, and got bit by another Gale. Red ear? Red ear hybrid? No. Lots of bait here though, so there should be some predators, hypothetically. At least the bluegills will keep my tiny brain entertained. 6'6" medium light stache stick just sent that dude flying. Whee! I wish I brought down like an actual catfish pole so I could just do double catfish poles and just kind of chill, but we didn't, so we'll just have to hope the bobby boy works. The big bobby boy, not this little one. Little one's working. I barely even tried to catch that one. He caught himself. Look at the variety of colors on these boys though. That's a pretty one. We've had some golden ones. We've had some gray ones that look terrible. I mean, that looks like a damn fish tank fish right there. Fish tanks. Our crawler is still hanging on somehow. Oh. Bobber saw something it didn't like. Or it got ate. One of the two. Go down, buddy. That looked like a little more than the bluegill maybe, but never went fully down. He definitely got scared. 'Cause he was sitting still. Got one. The baby whale got one. There we go. We're having to work for it a little bit more than when we came last year, but that one's slam-bonied the baby whale. Bass number trace. Bluegill number 1,000,000. Not right by the current, but still a little current, you know, moving through here. And they use these pillars to their advantage because their bass are smart. Just waiting for meals they can eat to swim past. Ambush predators. Keep her going. See if we can get some more ambush predators. Hopefully a catfish or a walleye, but I'll be fine with more bass fish. Okay, bye. There's shit on my whale. It'll probably still work. Yep, it still worked. Oh, walleye! Shit, yeah. That thing slammed it. That's why you throw the baby whale instead of the bass jig. Look, I cockeyed that dude. Damn. Second walleye ever here. First one was a lot bigger. Oh, you calm down, buddy. First one was bigger and on a bluegill, but that dude was like right at my feet, and he did not gum job it like the bass. Cool. Not quite worth measuring, but pretty nonetheless. I don't know if his eye was jacked up before me or after me, but I might have gave him brain damage. That's cool. We'll take you, little buddy. That was the nicest release on a fish I've done in forever. He deserved it. All right, baby whale. Well, 3/16 ounce finesse jig head. 3-inch pro shad. Ambush predator. Roar. Walleye. See if we can get bigger. We've pretty much caught every species out of here. Just missing crappie, red ear, and catfish. So I mean, we've got half the species out of here, I guess. That thing destroyed it though. With the weeds on it too. Yeah, well, I didn't give a damn. They don't care if there's weeds on the damn jig head. Or at least that guy didn't. Eh, you know. I pulled up and wasn't sure about things. Knew the water was flowing, but the water wasn't flowing over the top, which is good. I'm not sliding and slipping around, you know. But it's usually a little better when this is flowing and it's flowing over. And yeah, last time I was here it was better. But this is still okay. We're doing it. We are doing it. Flowing urban water. You swallowed it again. We got one of the old yellow bellies. Oh. Pretty. You know, do you guys like bluegill? Do I not give them enough appreciation? Like, when I'm thinking about my fishing day and how many fish I caught that day, like, I don't even add them to the tally. Should I? I don't know. They're kind of fun. They're dumb. They're bitey. They're easy to catch. They're good for kids. Mentally, I'm a kid. Whee! Should be stocking up on bait, but my gallon Ziploc bag I had in my backpack got used on the gold eyes a few videos ago that I happened to forget in the back of my truck for an entire week. That was disgusting. Whoops-a-daisy. Whoops-a-daisy. Whoa! Where'd you come from, Jimmy? Did he come out of one of those little white tubes? Or did he just crawl next to me? Did you steal one of my crawlers, you bastard? You could have. I wouldn't have noticed. I wasn't even paying attention out there, Jim Bob. I almost thought that was a bass, but it was just a bluegill that swallowed it again. I was paying attention, I swear. You cannot have my tungsten jig head. Tungsten's expensive, buddy. You don't know much about money or anything, but tungsten costs more than steel, if you were wondering. And you can't have it. He's alright. Maybe. No, I killed him. That taught him a lesson on not eating tungsten jig heads, I suppose. And he just learned that tungsten is more expensive than lead. What did I say the first time? Steel? I guess it's more expensive than both of them, but... We lost him. And our line got tangled. I didn't even stand up yet. Alright, we gotta leave in a little bit to pick up the 2-year-old. The rain kind of passed by us, luckily. And our bluegill has been all over the place. Everywhere except for down. But that's okay. We've caught some stuff today. This video might not end up being the best thing you ever seen in your life. But it was a spot for old time's sake, and we crushed it at some other places today, so yeah, fun stuff and stuff. All right, sunny again. We didn't get rained on, which is good, but we gotta go get the child. She's 2, so she can't walk home 3 miles. I asked her if she would. She said no. Whatever. Bluegill never got hit, but yeah, you know. Usually we get at least one. Why am I bleeding? Usually we get at least one fish on it, but I think if I would have actively tried to catch a smaller one, we would have had a better chance. But yeah. All in all, not a terrible day, not a terrible trip. Probably a shorter video, you know. Bluegills, bass, 1 walleye. Could have been better, but also could have been worse. The kids were sick 3 days this week, 4 days this week. So today is really like the only day I gotta go to work. We gotta make the most of it. We caught stuff. We had good chats. We had good chats with each other. It's just me rambling about nothing, but you guys are commenting down below like you always do. I appreciate it, and yeah, I love you. Bye.